Hello guys, you're welcome to our channel. This is Trader C Brand here, and we are in week 30 of the year 2023. This is trading week 30, and I'm about to show you what I'm trying to see that we can trade in this week 30 on Gbpusd. So you ready? And let's look at it. Remember last week on week 29, I told you that we're going to be trading a retracement of the initial push to the upside. So eventually that became what we saw. A lot of sell trade that played out last week, week 29. Now, the question is, what are we expecting on this week 30? All right, let's go to the chart and we're going to talk about it. Now, before we do that, I want to just put a disclaimer there for those of you who have been a victim of scammers, those who are using my ID, my name, and my avatar, whatever they do. They create social media platforms and up to the level of Telegram and using my own analysis and posting it in their group and actually deceiving people and telling them to give them money and they can trade for them. That is not me. I don't ask people to give me their account or money to trade for them. That is not what I do. I don't do that. And that's number one. Number two, I do not trade crypto. I do not ask people for do this investment scheme that people are doing on that platform that you're in right now, which is not mine. And that's a scam. Be careful. So if you want to really get a hold of me or follow our official social media, the link is in the description, in the video description below. Follow that link. That's the original. Okay, follow that link. And also, once in a while, I come, not actually once in a while, often I come into my Telegram group, show my face, or sometimes do question and answer sections, educate and inform people on how to trade, send my daily analysis. You don't want to miss that. So if you want to be part of that, the link is in the description below. Follow through. If you want to take our training courses or become a mentee, the link also is in the description below, and you'll be able to catch these vibes on how to trade, especially if you're a beginner trader. Okay, very important. Now, let's look at GBPUSD. And also, when we are done with GBPUSD, we are going to be looking at Euro USD as one of the pair that we also add to our trading pairs. Okay, good. Now, this is GU right here, right now. Okay, this is daily time frame, and what we can see on the daily is that we are still bullish. All right, we are still strongly bullish. We are still very, very bullish. As you can see, we are still bullish. So the question is, are we about to stop the downtrend? I mean, the pullback. Is the pullback over? We are not sure yet because we can see a break of structure here. A break of structure here. Okay. All right. Price keep breaking structure. Price keep breaking structure. Reasonable ones, right? Now, this is a very clean structure break, as you can see around this level. This is a clean structure break that is being formed over the time. Remember, this is daily candle. All right. Now, what I'm looking at is this high and precisely this low, this range right now. So I'm not saying that the market is going to go into a range, but I'm just telling you that I'm looking at the daily range right now. Let me just mark the daily range so you understand what I mean. I'm looking at that daily range and this level here. Okay. This level here. And also this level here. So these are the levels I'm looking at right now on the daily. So with this in mind, what am I thinking? We have 26, we have 20, that's about what, 28. We have 26, we have 2,800, we have 31, 1.21, 500. Okay, those are levels, major levels and minor levels. And obviously this one is just a little few pips away from major level. Okay, we can have a range here, so we can actually do this if we want to, but that's fine. Leave it here, it's fine. So this is a good range that we're looking at right now. We can also choose to look at this range 28, this 2800 right there. All right, so we're looking at this range right here. The question is, what do we expect that the market is going to do from here? First, we want to go to first, let's implement something here. We just have a breakup structure, a push up, definitely a retracement, right? But the question is, will this retracement continue? What if the market decides to break this low and then continue to the downside to give us a head and shoulder? What would you think? Then we're selling, right? The market is trending down, but we are not sure yet. That could happen. That could possibly happen. But I don't want to make you feel that, oh, we are going up now, it's going to start buying. No, you have to think outside the box. You got to think outside the box, right? So I'm thinking outside the box. What if we have another candle and break through and then pull back into consolidation like this, and then before dropping? Then we'll have a head and shoulder, right? Then the market has dropped. By breaking structure, a pullback, and more drops will come in, right? That can possibly happen. So the truth is, we need to be sure that the market doesn't break this low. When it breaks this low, that means this trend line will be intercepted. And then the worst case scenario is when this trend line break. If this second trend line break, then we possibly will have a break of structure to the lower side, and then before a pullback and then a drop. Remember, this is the higher time frame. I'm dealing with the daily time frame right here. So let's break it down. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, I can see what the market has done over the time. Okay, we have structures, not on the left side, but on the right side, we have structures. We have breakups, market creating lower high, lower lows on the left side. So we have this zone, very funny on the 4-hour time frame, the way it tanked to the downside. So we see that section is giving us structural lower low, lower highs. And possibly we have a structural break right here. Okay, we have a structural break right here. So this is interesting. If we have a structural break right here and a pull back into that zone, and then the market dropped again more, and then another pullback, and then consolidate at this key level, then we should be finding it interesting that the only structure that is holding this market now for not selling more will be this structure, right? So what we need to do while we're looking at that on the 4-hour time frame, we want to be able to put our initial structure there. So we could say that is a range. We're looking at the 4-hour range now. Remember, we did the daily range, this daily range. So this is internal range, this is external range. So on the 4-hour, this is the external range, all right? And we might be looking at, obviously, on the left side, we're looking at, on the right side, we're looking at internal range. But we should be concerned about this low here that the market created for a reasonable, I'm talking about this low, for a reasonable reaction to price here, so that we can maintain that lower, higher low, and then price begin going up. If that doesn't happen, if this structure, if price take out this structure by breaking, then we should be looking for more sales to this key level. So that's what I'm looking at. If price break this structure, all right, I'll be looking at pull back into that area, and I'm looking at for more sales. This will be my possible sell trade to the downside if that happens. But if it doesn't price, then push higher, then there are two things I need to look at here. Okay, let me do it properly so you see it. I'm gonna stretch it out so you can see. So on the 4-hour, I will look at for more buys if price break this high. So I'll look for more buys. So I need to see that price break that structure. So what that means is I'm looking for price to push or break the high, and I'll look for a pullback. Then I know I'm in for a buy. That means the buy has continued. And in another additional look on that, you will be having to have what do you call a counter trend line. You want to see that that counter trend line is broken. If that counter trend line is broken and it's going to the upside, then you want to confirm it with a structure break. Okay, you want to confirm it with a structure break, and if that structure breaks, then you know that all this range will be your position to buy. You want to function and trade that range. So, and that's what a lot of pips right there. I believe we can look at about 200 pips up there. That is a lot of pips to catch in 1 week. I tell you the truth. If you know what you're doing, that's a lot of pips right there. But what if the market doesn't play out on the buy side, looking at this structure? Then we should be looking at the low. So we want to see the market breaks this low. Okay, now if you check where price is right now, and let's say between this low and here, that is 70-80 pips, right? Now about 75 pips. Okay, let's say about 75 pips, break of structure, extended 100 pips, right? So let's say we have a candle that drop 100 pips to the downside. Okay, now the beautiful thing is you have a structural break that is significant. So that means the sell will continue. Okay, so you will not need to look for a pullback and then you want to sell, or a pullback into any of the region, then you want to sell. But if it doesn't, which I feel it may not because of this bullish candle. Remember, there have been some kind of bullish candle in between. So that's the criteria. But I'm just looking at what price is doing. I want price to break above this high, then to confirm that we're looking to buy more, right? I want price to break below this and then break the structure for more sales. Otherwise, it's going to tank in a way that you don't want to just jump in. You want to see a clear picture that the market wants to go up. So for me, I feel the market is still bullish, looking at the perspective of the daily. And also, I'm thinking that the retracement that we talked about last week with 29 is now getting over, because we can see that the momentum to the downside is reducing, and we can see that the bullish the buyers are trying to come into the market by giving us a tweezer bottom, with that tweezer bottom, or kind of a tweezer bottom. But we know we can find that that's the W pattern trying to form there, but not really a good W pattern that we expect, because this is like a slanted W pattern. We want to, this is what is giving us. All right, we're having this pattern here like that. So what we want to see now, there's a difference between this pattern, okay, W pattern, and this pattern. Okay, this one is more this one is more predictable to the upside. This one could be terrible, except you wait for structure to break, a structure to break for confirmation. But you see, yeah, you need to see that coming in, because you want to see like this kind of pattern. But what we have now is this one. So we're having this kind of pattern of a W. Okay, so that shows there's something. So we need to wait for a break. That's what I mean by break, right? We need to wait for a break and a pullback into the zone. And then when you had a pullback, a break, then we know that we're ready to buy. I hope you got that. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at on GU. So GU right now is getting ready to go up, is preparing, but not so strong until we see that price break structure to the upside. Otherwise, if we see another candle that break that structure to the lower side, I'm not going to just jump into the trade. I'll wait for candle to break this yellow line, this structure here on the 4 hour, then wait for a pullback before I'll look for sales, more sales. So that's what I'm looking at on Gbpusd this week, week 30. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. All right, and also contact us on, use the link in the description below to get in touch with me if you want to get in touch with me, and also join our Telegram group and join our trading team. All right, I believe this is going to help you this week, Teddy. We're going to look at more of this. So if you are in the Telegram group, we normally do daily analysis, sometimes twice a day, twice a week, depending on the setup. Once we get set up, we always post there those informations, and you'll be able to trade along with us. All right. Thank you so much. I believe you enjoyed it, and have a beautiful, wonderful week 30 trading week 30. It's gonna be awesome. All right, it's gonna be awesome. All right, cheers. Bye for now, guys. I'll see you in the next one.